guys, my name is Fahd Dawood. I've been thinking about getting this message out to all the investors, the buyers, the people on the sidelines who've been thinking about dabbling their feet in the Dubai real estate market. And I thought, what should I say about the way the market's operating right now and the way the buyers specifically are operating, or the sellers specifically are operating, the ones who are holding the real estate assets. This is my take on the three kinds of things that are happening, okay? The new reality is that there is excess inventory in the market and coming into the market, okay? That's the reality. Nobody can deny that, because we can see the rents that are going down, right? And that's fine, because I was speaking to somebody today. He's a property manager, been with somebody. He was handling a portfolio about 150 million dirhams for a very long time. He's a business person now today on his own, and he said something to me very interesting. He said, look, 30% of our income used to go to rent. Now it's more like 15 to 20%, and I'm happy about that, right? So that's the new norm, new supply terms. Demand's going to catch up before prices go up. But I'd like you to consider these 3 points that I'm going to make if you're either a seller or a buyer in the market, okay? Number one, look, the new norm is lower prices, lower thresholds on all kinds of apartments. So for instance, let's take Dubai Sports City, yeah? But you can pick Dubai Marina, Palm Jumeirah, downtown, and do the same analysis. But in Dubai Sports City, for about 4 to 5 years, we've had studios trading or selling between the 400 to 500,000 dirham range. My new call is that because of the excess inventory, the studios are going to come down in pricing to 250,000 dirhams. They're going to go down before they actually come up, or maybe they don't come up. Maybe that's the new norm in Dubai, 250 to 300,000. The one bedrooms are going to go down, in my opinion, to 300,000 dirhams. Now, I'm only talking about Sports City, but for downtown Palm Jumeirah, it's going to be slightly different. Prices are higher per square foot, but this is going to be the new norm. Accept it. So, if you hold a studio or a one-bedroom apartment and you wish to sell it today rather than 1 year later, because you might be getting a lower price. How do I know that to be true? Because that is true for everybody that we were counseling and consulting to sell in 2015, 2016, 2017, and 2018. Every year or every 2 years that they delayed their sale, they ended up getting a lower price because they kept expecting prices to go up. But look, supply is coming into the market. There's a law of supply and demand. It's an economic law. It's not a theory. It's not me just thinking about it. Prices aren't going to shoot up like that. So if you're looking to sell, you sell now and you grab your money. And if you're looking to invest it somewhere else, so be it. All the best to you. So that's number one. If you're selling, sell today. Do not delay. Number two, if you decided not to sell, I commend you. I think if you're in a position to hold, it's great, because there's good rental income still between the 4 to 6%, sometimes 4 to 7% net tax-free rental income coming into your pocket as cash. Name one other country where it's so easy to grab 4 to 8%, let's even say 8% net rental income as cash into your pocket. I don't know any other country or any other city that allows you to do that tax-free. This is what's going to happen. These low rents aren't going to stay low forever. You all know that Dubai has a neighboring emirate, the Emirate of Sharjah, and then further down Ajman, where a lot of people who live actually work in Dubai. And we saw this with 2008 and 2009 when rents came down, prices came down. A lot of people took that as an advantage to benefit themselves, and they moved from Sharjah to Dubai. So the rental income that's low is going to stay low for about 2 years maybe. It's not going to stay too low, too depressed for too long, because people from Sharjah end up moving to Dubai. So I'll give it about 1.5 to 2 years. I've just, so I'm a property management company as well. I've just rented an apartment to a family from Sharjah, right? So it just makes fiscal, financial sense now for them to move. And as they start moving in and the excess inventory gets taken up, could take 2 years, but the rental prices start going up again in Dubai, okay? Because you gotta understand that Dubai's got a very small population. So when 300,000 people come into Dubai, the delta is extremely high, and the pressures on infrastructure and the inventory that's available, it's pretty quick, pretty fast. That's why it's so fast. When 1 million people move to the US every year, the US absorbs them because it's 330 plus million people. When 300 to 400,000 people move to Dubai, God forbid, or we love to welcome people, even if 1 million people move to Dubai, the delta is so large, the pressure on the infrastructure and the rental prices is fast, and they go up pretty quick. Last but not the least, and this is what a large number of investors are doing, they've got the cash, they're sitting on the sidelines, they're vying for deals, right? So every day I'm getting calls from investors. Hey, listen, this apartment in the address Opera is available. It's 30% negative to what was the original price. Is it a distressed deal? Can I buy it and sell it within a month? Pocket 100, 200,000 dirhams. There's investors who's just bought an extremely cheap deal in Dubai Silicon Oasis, 2-bedroom apartment. You will be surprised at the price he got it at. He got it about 300, 350,000 dirhams. A 2-bedroom apartment in Silicon Oasis that's rented about 60,000, right? Even if it's at 60, it might be about 70, 80. At 300,000, oh my God, that's like twice. That's almost 20% of your income coming back to you, right? Every year, it's huge. It's a large amount of money coming back, and your payback period is super, super quick. And not to forget the fact that Silicon Oasis is very close to Sharjah. So when people start moving into Dubai, that's one of the places that gets filled up and rents start going up very, very fast. So the third option is investors, as I said, sitting on the sidelines, looking for good deals to snap up, sometimes flip, but it is dangerous. It is a little speculative when you start snapping up and trying to flip. I suggest don't do it on your own. If you're going to, then be aware of the risks, have an understanding and make informed decision. Dubai is still a market that's gonna make you money. I loved what Grant Cardone said recently when he was visiting Dubai, and he asked the crowd, he said, do you guys believe? And then the crowd was kind of silent, and he said, you guys should literally look around you, and 40 years ago this was all desert. If you can't believe, there's nobody else who can believe. So when investors ask me, what's the future of Dubai? What's gonna happen in the next few years? This is my new answer. Just look around you, right? 40 years ago, this is desert. Dubai is still on its journey to getting to where it wants to go to, right? It's not stopping, it's not reversing. It's headstrong, determined, good leadership, good business acumen, and all the leadership over here. They're taking Dubai to new levels. So 3 things I've told you. Number 1, the new norms on the prices is that they're going down and they're going to touch thresholds like in Sports City, 250 for a studio, 300 for a 1-bed. If you're looking to sell and exit, right? There are buyers who are going to buy your product. Number 2, if you can hold it, just hold. There's rental income coming, it's tax-free, enjoy it. There's no problem. Take care of your tenants for a while, right? Instead of just them running after you, maybe it's time that you took care of them and try to be nice as landlords, or hire a company like mine to do good property management. Number 3, there is money on the sidelines. It's yours to make. You gotta be involved in the game, yeah? Hit the bell icon. Love for you to subscribe. Love any comments that come through. If you got questions, put them in the comments. I answer all the questions personally on a video, as long as there are not too many. When I get a chance, I'll do that. Look forward to talking to you soon.